Hello there everyone and welcome back to more Battlesector. It is time for mission number 5 I believe, at least judging from this progress path. And so far, we have been stuck pretty much with the basic units with my army management so far, but interestingly enough, the points for this upcoming mission, which I believe was 720, is going to allow for an opportunity to bring in a Hellblaster, although not really much else. I'm not going to be able to bring in any aggressors, and there is the honest question if I want to bring in some assault marines. Since I'm going to have a few slots available, I might as well put them in the reserves just in case, depending on the layout of the map. I don't know what exactly I want to use them for in retrospect, since it's incredibly scary, incredibly risky to use them in an aggressive manner, and really all I can realistically use with those assault marines is either to clean up or to serve as a little bit of buffer if they get in melee range with me, kind of like there was a chance in the last mission when I was dealing with the Tyrannofax. But I did get myself some upgrades. I got the increased accuracy here for my intercessors, and I decided to play around with the assault cannon strafe, at least to give Carleon a little bit more power, although I really would like to increase his actual performance potential, as he's probably going to be the only unit I'm going to realistically have for melee with how these missions have been going so far. Although, yeah, this affects all chain swords, I'm assuming, which is why I'm a little bit reluctant to go this path. And this is for the assault marine squads, which, yeah, that hinders their... Yeah, that increases their melee damage, but of course range damage received. There's a lot of options here to potentially look into. And I could have gotten supercharged, that would have been really tempting, but considering I only got a single Hellblaster, maybe it's not warranted just yet. Either way, with this next upcoming mission, I believe it said I'm going to get 3 command points or HQ upgrade points, and I could potentially go straight to the auto bolt rifle. Sadly, I think these have the exact same stats. The only difference is maybe the amount of shots it does. Accuracy could be a little bit higher. There's just not an easy way to check that, is there? No, unfortunately not. This could be a little bit better fleshed out if I actually want to compare the auto bolt rifle to the regular bolt rifle, dang it. But regardless, let's dive into the next mission and see what awaits us.
I could not hide my conflict while I gave Matano my assessment. I have no doubt now that something of Sanguinius exists within these Primaris. But they move through a world not yet scaled for them. A universe not yet ready for their weight. They would have been in their prime had they been here days earlier, when the hordes of Xenos were infinite and unrelenting. Now, they clean up remnants, taking steps that once belonged to my lost brothers. They look like children playing at guardsman. The significance of Pentasio's death was lost on the novice priest, but Matano understood the threat immediately. If a synaptic leader still lives on Balfora, then it has remained undetected all this time. A threat left to fester. For that reason, the captain has sent me to scour the Heaven Wall. The range is bewildering to the new recruits. A maze of shock-riven valleys and impenetrable mountain trails. With only a fraction of cunning, a tyrannid beast could lurk here undetected for generations. And then, violently. My vox screams static. Over a century's worth of instinct propels me towards the explosion. My orders are followed immediately, the rest of the detachment on my heels without question. Balfora holds surprises for us yet, brothers.
And it sounds like we're going to get right into the thick of the fighting. It remains to be seen what the layout's going to be, which having these assault squads might be handy if we're going to be doing a defensive front. Maybe. Only one way to find out, though.
Damn pests! Even in death they do nothing but irritate.
The probability complex decays. Aid arrives as predicted.
I did not expect to see a dreadnought this far from the Angelicum. let alone one of the librarians. And your Primaris novices speak of wasted potential.
Ours is not to question. Go, brothers. Relieve the librarian.
Now, what are we going to do here? Oh, dang it. I'm going to have to unhook my second monitor because it's not allowing me to side scroll to the right here with my mouse very well. Just a moment. Hopefully that didn't affect it too much, but at least that makes it a little more convenient and minimizes me having to use the keyboard with that clattering. It's kind of how I'm trying to offset that some. Although, if I use both the mouse and... oh boy, another Tyranno effects. If I use the mouse and the keyboard, it scrolls a lot faster, but... it sounds like time is of the essence here. I don't think I'm going to have the convenience for this... this is a tough one. It sounds like I'm going to need to be aggressive, without a doubt. Which, I kind of can use the land spears for that to an extent. Since I don't really have much firepower otherwise. Although, it's a question. Do I get rid of land speeders or keep the assault marines? What would I think be more powerful in this exchange? That is the big question, because they could do a good amount of... at least they'll do more damage than my friggin' bolt rifles at least. But I am really fond of the mobility potential that the land speeders can provide. They sadly are not really... from the looks of it, they're not going to do enough damage to even pierce that armor. This is going to be tricky to judge. So I guess it comes down to armor, how likely they might survive if I play super aggressively. This is... I don't know what to go with, but so we'll stick with what I'm used to, I guess. And have the land spears provide vision. And hopefully the Hellblasters can incinerate a good handful of these, any armored units we might fight. And then otherwise, I gotta remember my upgrades. I got increased accuracy for intercessors, which will be pretty good here. And I have some strafing runs to maybe cripple some units, but realistically, if time is of the essence, I think I want to bull rush one corner, in all honesty, and ignore one side altogether. That way I can maybe overwhelm a corner, breach an opening, to kind of push forward faster, is what I'm thinking I might have to do.
The help is appreciated, Sergeant. But if those Promethean flow controls aren't shut down, it's not just the Gaunts that are going to end up incinerated over here.
Understood. We'll see to it, Tech Marine.
Past, future, there is only service to the Emperor.
Interesting. I think I'm just going to rotate the camera because this is what we're used to. Okay, 4 turns to deactivate the Promethean flow. Interesting. I did not account for that, but it's very possible. I just honestly wonder if the land speeders could deactivate that. That would be a great way to cheat the system, if at all possible. Actually, before we even go this way, I just want to see if there was anything hidden on the side or not. Oh, gargoyles. First time seeing them. And let's see, they got 30 health, 30 health. And I don't think they have much more potent weaponry besides their ability to fly. Of course, it doesn't want to tell me what their weapons are, which is not flesh borers. So, in theory, they should have the exact same type of firepower, just their mobility could make them a little bit awkward. I am honestly curious if the land speeders could deactivate that. That would make my life so much easier if that were the case. And I gotta make sure I cover this land speeder too in case there's other issues. Alright, light them up. And we'll see if we can do something about these gargoyles.
Not even their flyers will outrun us.
Okay, 3 dead. That's all good there. And I might have to do slightly inaccurate shots. slightly.
My fury will be fast.
And you could charge in there. Hope. Always a risky predicament, but it seems like time is of the essence. And with no actual confirmation of units around, I should be safe. Just a question of how do I follow it up? Because really, well, all these intercessors are in a good spot to just eradicate this thing on their own. But again, if I can get some overwatches at the ready, that helps a ton. This will be slightly inaccurate. And you might, if I'm lucky, take out 2, maybe 3 gaunts. Nope, you only took out 1. Which makes me want to use the pistol now. And then you can finish them off when they run, hopefully. I was thinking of giving them the additional accuracy. No! Stop! Stop shooting them, and why... That was terrible accuracy, I gotta say. That is unfortunate. I would have really liked the 75% chance to hit here. Oh, so yeah, there's confirmation on the stability. It just reduces the fall off from my shots. Since I think that was... Yeah, minus 8 to my accuracy, or plus 8. That's good to know what that does. And what are you? Oh, the range accuracy we got. Enjoy. They survive, if only just barely.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
I don't know where everything else is.
Moving.
Because some Termagants could shoot me up top there, if there are any nearby. But this hopefully should be enough firepower to clean them up. And then Overwatch at the ready for anything else. It's probably all I can realistically do.
Hellblasters awaiting target.
And if I remember correctly, you have a little bit extra range on your shots.
We can handle it.
Now, I think the smart thing is to not commit everything to the left. Or at least the objective is what I mean. Because I'm still going to have to move on up and deal with our terrain effects and whatever else they got up there.
I am ready to help.
And sadly, you can't do a whole lot for the moment in Taro.
Moving.
But Overwatch is going to be good.
Overwatch.
It's just a question. Yeah, they should not really do any firepower, but I think, or any damage, but I'm pretty certain they have an ability to limit my accuracy, though. It's the only caveat there. And I'm actually going to have these back row Overwatch at 4 spaces, just to maximize the amount of shots I get. Okay, there's some gaunts there that I'm just realizing now. Although I already know what the plan is to deal with them. I'm just curious if there's any more around I'm not privy to. Hopefully these 2 just kill them off.
Affirmative.
Especially since they're Hormagaunts too. We definitely need to kill them.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
And with... I should have really good firepower for this.
With precision, brothers.
I just don't know what's behind them. Ah. One of them survived. I was hoping there'd be enough firepower there to kill both of them, but I guess I missed a handful of shots.
They will fear to tread close.
Now, gotta keep in mind, I'm not done yet. We still have our librarian, and we still have these 2 here who honestly can't get out. Yeah, they actually literally can't get out.
Standing by.
Escape the auxiliary control room. Interact. Since he literally could do nothing else, I might as well do this, right? Flow diverted. Okay.
Grace through discipline.
Okay, interact there.
It wouldn't be a regular day if we didn't avert certain death, only to discover another source of certain death waiting for us.
For the glory of Sanguinius.
Now, we have a Storm Bolter. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of want to back up a little bit, but that's... I don't know what kind of range that cone shot has, is what scares me. I don't want to be back to back if I can help it. And what's the optimum range? 2.
Forever watching.
Because I can heal the Librarian easily enough, but not much else I can really do.
I'll keep an eye out.
Besides just hope that they're not going to get 2 swarms, although the Dreadnought realistically should have been here to kind of minimize the amount of units kind of rushing through, maybe. Because who knows how many gaunts are right behind that thing. At least... Yep, that armor is blocking all that fire.
Receiving fire.
Thankfully, Dreadnought can take that hits incredibly well too. And then it's just a matter of melee damage against melee damage. Yeah, this is ideal target, although they don't seem to be hitting the best, alas, but better damage than the bolt rifles at least. And this is what we came prepared for. Eradicate them. We got 3 Overwatch shots to really cripple them, even if they may not be optimal fire range. 1 more to finish them off. Good. Very effective use of their turn. If they kill themselves when I don't have to... Yeah, if they kill themselves on their own turn, that's the most effective use of their turns, right? Oh, pistol finish them off would be another good example, but accuracy's not the best, sadly. Alright.
I sense a future adversary.
Gargoyles aren't going to do much besides shoot. That's something. Or maybe even melee if they could do that. Gonna be a little annoying, but...
Taking fire!
Oh, reduces
My
accuracy.
will never tires.
And I get 2 attacks here. Sadly, I'm pretty certain this thing is going to get to retaliate no matter what. And there's no point in healing just yet. Without a doubt, I am fighting this thing head on, and then heal the damage afterwards.
Confirmed.
Fall back. Oh, that's an ability I have there. Alright. Now it's going to counterattack, is it? Yep, definitely hurt some. But we are okay. It's just a question of falling back is useful or not. To allow both of them to engage. Maybe I shouldn't have actually activated them. That would have kept me safe, in all honesty. Outside, of course, the Tyrannofax hitting me with his acid spray, of course. And let's see. I'm going to repair you, without a doubt.
As you say.
You're just not able to contribute in this fight. So
we'll have you back
Dreadnought
up in
is
no
going to
time.
take a little bit of hits. And that takes me an action point to fall back. Which is probably not a good idea. As tempting as it is to maximize my damage. I'm just allowing this thing to attack my Tech Marine. I was going to say Tech Priest, but of course that's inaccurate.
No machine spirit protects you, cursed abomination.
Alright, now back up.
Stood.
And we'll try this again next turn. It's really all I could do. Now, without a doubt, we clean up the gaunt with Intaro here, because I don't have better options there.
Whatever the angel requires.
Alright, then we have the Venom Syrups, which should be easy enough to kill, but... Well, that's why I got these Hell Blasters. And apparently it's only a 60% chance to hit. Interestingly. With no cover. What's the optimum range for? So yeah.
Battle line squad ready.
How do I fix this here?
Plasma on your request.
Well, I already am in an optimum firing range. It just feels really odd that my accuracy is terrible. Yeah, base accuracy is 80. Oh, they're in the clouds. That's kind of what I was wondering. I just didn't see it when I was targeting them normally. Because you figure it would say somewhere here when I was moused over them. Although they only have 4 movement, I don't even need to go to them. I can basically ignore them, with that said. I still am curious if the land speeder can go over there. I'm, in all seriousness, or at least deactivate it, but I'll need Carleon nearby just in case. That is not true. And it looks like there's nothing else over here. Alright, land speeder. You go finish these guys off. And then we can have the rest of the squad prepare to go up the bridge. And just in case, Carleon is going over there, no matter what. Since he could just jump back very quickly, without much of an issue.
Sanguinius guides every strike.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I might have to use my jump jets to go over there to deactivate, at least next turn.
With haste.
It's what it's looking like.
Ready for recon.
Nothing else is around.
Overwatch
Not much to
zone
do,
established.
but prepare for anything coming our way.
Fight and we die for the Imperium.
If anything, I want the Hellblasters to shoot at them, but how much more stronger are these things actually? 1-8 versus 1-8. Oh no, that's range.
Awaiting target.
6-9, 3-5, and their armor piercing is 6, which is pretty
We are the
useful.
sons of Sanguinius.
Okay, who goes up first? Without a doubt, we are moving forward. That is a given. And because we're kind of in a corner here, I can actually aim on sideways a little bit to hopefully get some decent shots in.
Moving.
Maybe not so much for these other squads, though. Gotta be careful of that. Well, actually, it doesn't really make a difference here, does it? And without a doubt, these guys... I really want to trust my Hellblasters can kill them off. 1... Actually, let me see what their movement looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4... Without doubt, they should not reach me at all this turn. I am relatively safe. Just making sure I'm aiming properly. To get the most firepower I can. Although I guess it doesn't matter. If they're not going to be able to reach me, it doesn't... I could just do whatever the hell I want and just shoot them. This is not 4 hex range, is it? Nope, I need to be 1 more over. Which actually is fine. That helps with the overwatch if they go here. I just wish I could just aim in this direction without having to aim up here, though. That way, maybe there's an off chance I shoot the gaunts if they go around that corner.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Alright, run, run, run. And you are my backup plan.
Affirmative.
Well, the only problem is you're gonna shoot before the Hellblasters unless I give you a shorter overwatch range.
Overwatch.
I'll do that just for that reason alone. Everyone else, move on up. I don't know what to do with the land speeder besides provide a little bit of flanking maneuvers. And I don't think there's anything over here, but just gotta be ready for anything. Again, there, that looks a lot better. Although, I have to extend my Overwatch a bit if I want to cover both sides, sadly. Just to increase the likeliness of them being useful. Oh, I thought you had your Overwatch going. Let's fix that. There. And who needs heals? Not really anyone at the moment, since we took very light damage. Now, hopefully that Dreadnought can at least take out the terrain effects. Alright, blast them. Incinerate them for me. The trick is you need to hit them, though. And is that enough firepower? Yes, it is. Perfect. As weird as it sounds, I kind of expected a little bit more from my Hellblasters. I feel like they should have been able to single-handedly take out those cursed things. But Dreadnought's taking the hits well enough, but it's going to be very crippled if I can't get some extra hits in. It's a bit of the problem. Although it didn't try to melee attack me, which I...
Carleon, Matano. Require urgent encoded response. I have orders directly from the Red Council.
I hear dissent among the librarians. They are concerned a synaptic network binds Balfora.
Already found the librarian. Good. Protect him. He can help uncover whatever evil is hiding in the heavens. Do not tarry, Carleon. I do not like the tone this Red Council has taken.
Okay, this is gonna hurt a little bit. Not as much as I thought, maybe, but still. I'm not liking this predicament. The more we fight like this, the more crippled the Dreadnought, the Librarian's gonna be. I would like to avoid it as much as I can, but at least its acid spray is minimizing the damage that it could be doing to me quite significantly. Sadly, we're not going to be able to kill it this turn, as much as I would like it. Even with 2 shots, it's very unlikely I was going to do that. Now, Gaunt should be easy enough to deal with. Only problem is I will be walking into their line of fire, which means I don't think I'm going to chance taking that Overwatch. We're just going to shoot them right now. Yeah, because right now I'm only getting -6 accuracy here. And let's see, there's no... Come on, let me target these guys. Okay, they got full cover. That's kind of what I was wondering.
Your orders.
And that's barely any cover. I don't know if this will kill them or not, but that's what we have Intaro for. Perfect. I could not ask for a better result. Now, main thing I'm curious about. Can you actually deactivate this cursed thing? Okay, that saved me a little bit of hassle. Although, is there another one? Oh, there's another 4 turns to deactivate another one, apparently. Okay, way up there. Thankfully, I'm already making moves to go up that way. This feels like the friggin' XCOM mission, god dang it, where I have to deactivate these relays to buy myself an extra turn. In retrospect, I should wait till the last possible second, so I buy myself some more friggin' time, is what I'm learning. Okay, everything is clear. Why does that terrify me? And we'll just get as many Overwatch shots as we can, because why the hell not? And then everyone move on up.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my
And sadly they had to
veins.
burn a little bit of the movement, but they'll get caught up relatively quickly.
I go where I am needed.
Yeah, and I'll burn the action point to get him caught up a bit. In the meantime, you just watch for any flanking, like those gaunts there. We do not like. I don't know what my range is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slightly outside optimum range. And these are Hormagaunts. They're the Meliors. I do. Yeah, sadly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're going to be able to engage me no matter what. I think what I do is let them come to me then. In that case.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
And hopefully you can help out with this firepower there. If you could get double Overwatch shots in. And I don't know. Yeah, we have to fill this up entirely for a strafing run, don't we? Is what I think we need to do. Yeah, I'm going to Overwatch here, so I get a shot here and then another shot when they get on that space. Not very effective, but it's what I'm going to do.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
And then otherwise, we'll deal with these gaunts soon enough. Actually, I should turn that off because they're going to... Well, actually, if they walk into my optimum fire range, they're probably going to do that anyway, so they could shoot me. I should be alright. I was thinking of extending my Overwatch an additional hex so these Termagants could get shot at before they shoot at me, but I should be okay there. And then Tyrannofex is going to be going next turn. And hopefully, just having 2 units and an extra land speeder to support should be okay on this side for the time being. That's assuming they come this way.
I can hear them skittering around out there.
Fun. The cowards. They have to run away, the nerve of them. Although, they fly right into my waiting arms. I don't like you in cover though, so die some more, please. That was all but 2 of them, sadly. More wasted Overwatch shots, but again, if they die on their own turn, well, who am I to say no? Oh, someone got scared. They knew they were gonna die. I actually prefer that, because it means less damage on me, dang it. Ah, so this is what it feels like to be immortal. I kind of like it. Now, can we kill these Gaunt squads? Can I get the Hellblasters to finish them off? Even though they're not really meant for these kind of units. How many more? All but 1, which is damn good. Very damn good. And we have Antaro to kind of clean up for us. They're gonna get 1 shot and that's buffed up, sadly. Nope, no problem. I can easily patch them up. But there's more coming that way.
Past, future, there is only service to the Emperor.
Now, the honest question, what would be better for killing these Gaunts? Sure, it does splash damage, but it doesn't want to tell me... Well, splash damage times 1, so I'm assuming it only hits 2 targets? I can only assume is a bit of the problem.
Grace through discipline.
Which makes me wonder if the Stormbolter is better. How many shots? 42. I have to do some dang quick math. But yeah, 60 damage versus 42 shots is 3-4 damage. With how much armor do these things actually have? Just 1. So you would think the Stormbolter would be better for this exchange, right? Maybe my math might be wrong there. One more time, please. I would have liked to kill them entirely, but if they run away, maybe I could just melee them. And not have to waste my...
And your outworn ally will repair them anew.
Dang it, he has to be 1 space too far away. I might have to burn... Yeah, I might not get to kill this off with the... Yeah, it's 1 space repair range for the Omniscience Touch. So patch him up. And sadly, we're gonna have to hope their retaliation melee attack will kill them. And there's some venom soaps there, which cannot reach us, right? But I can hurt them like hell with the Force Halberd. Now, we know they're avoiding us. Now let's just follow them.
On the move.
Get some nice rear shots on them would be great. Ooh, there's even gargoyles stuck on the piping. Now, if only there was an actual physics engine for these ragdolls, or to actually fall off at some point from explosions or God knows what else. I would find that hilarious. 3, 4. Okay, so that's in optimum range. So blast them. I don't know if I'm getting a critical hit chance bonus. Considering I had no momentum, I'm assuming I got a critical hit bonus for shooting him in the friggin' back. I can only guess, though. Yeah, sadly, gonna have to take a hit of some kind, which hopefully the Overwatch helps with. Although I should have increased your accuracy if I had looked at Carleon earlier. And dang it, you're a land speeder. I kind of want you to fly over, if I'm completely honest. As it stands, it might be more effective for you to just go up here. I might regret that because we've been tricked by spawning points before. And in all honesty, where would spawning points be? There's a spawning point up here of sorts. There's a spawning point over on the right somewhere, probably the slope. And I don't recall there being any other spawn points that I've seen. So long as I do not go up here, my speeder should be alright. He just might get cornered is the only catch. Now in Taro, we are moving up without a doubt to kind of regroup. And it seems like we're relatively in the clear. I just don't see very much on this right side. Say it with certainty. Yeah, and I have 5 pistol shots. This is more reliable. Easy.
Your orders.
Now, who gets to shoot these gaunts in the back? Whoever's lacking, or falling behind basically, is kind of the perfect opportunity.
Hellblasters awaiting target.
I just gotta get units out of the way in preparation. At least that way they don't get any cover. Because right now they are getting friggin' cover and I don't like it. Ooh, perfect. I can actually kill off these gaunt squads. Although I am walking in range of the venom soaps, I just realized. I cannot get too excited.
Battle line squad ready.
I might have to do a subpar. In all honesty, they're meleeers. I could take 5 of their hits. It's the venom soaps that terrify me. They have enough firepower to immediately kill any of my battle brothers. And I don't have my hell blasters in a good position to maybe support. I'm just gonna overwatch for the hell of it. Because if it shoots them, then I'm fine. I still get my shot in. Again, I'm just terrified of the venom soaps.
Your orders.
Actually, I have a better position for you. I just worry you're just... Oh, it is diagonal. Okay, that's what I was curious about. If you could just start moving up here. Well, these guys finish up... Well, on their own, they're not quite going to kill them. The problem is... I'm very likely going to need 3 salvos, unless I use you.
Affirmative.
Light cover. Oh, who am I kidding? We have Intaris to help with that. Although, he can't join this fray just yet. Oh boy, the critical hits are paying off. And Chainsword for good measure. 1 hit's all we need, right? Good, good, very good. It burns an extra point of movement to get around them, but I will take that. And Hell Blasters, you probably could kill the Venom Soaps for me. You are at least the best equipped for it, that's all I can honestly say. Now, who else is left? Because I can move 1 more and that will protect Carleon at the very least. Now I gotta figure out who's not overwatched. Oh, you. Which probably means you burn extra point of movement. Although, let's be honest, I should have rotated to make sure there was nothing up here. Okay, Phantom's ropes, you are the ones I want moving, but who shoots you? I want the right squad to shoot, because they're not going to hit these gaunts at all. Alright, is this help? No, not the Hellblasters, but can that kill him? Close. Okay, there we go. Sadly, burnt a lot of Overwatches, but we still have 2 available and they're cowering.
I sense a future adversary.
Again. I think I wait till the final turn to deactivate that, just so I have a little more time, because who knows if there's another valve I have to deactivate. Oh, rear shot. Not liking that. I'm not immortal anymore, sadly, with this Dreadnought.
Potential targets detected.
Okay, you die, please. We need to actually hit him is a bit of the problem. Thank you. He finally got to contribute in this battle. Even though he's kind of the MVP already by keeping the Librarian Dreadnought alive.
I can hear them skittering around out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of them behind us. And they're gonna get a good shot on us, sadly. From the looks of it. And they're gonna hurt our accuracy a bit. I wonder if I can actually cleanse that with the Sanguinary Priest. Probably not if I had to guess. Oh god, there's a lot of them. If only I had sought to turn around, I would still be immortal right now. But we're still okay. Because they're in my optimal firing range. And you know what that means. Nighty-night. He took out a Tyrannofax, goddammit. What are you to him? Exactly. And now the Tech Priest should, in theory, be able to finish him off. I just might have to move closer one more range. And have the best chance to aim. I don't even need to repair you, but I might as well do it now rather than later.
No time.
Although, probably would have been smarter to just see if I actually got the kill here. So that's 1 attack at 80%. 6 shots of 6 to 8. If one of them misses, yeah. If one of those bolter shots miss, I'm probably not going to kill it. So we're going to just chance the axe, I think.
Pests everywhere.
Good. Good enough. Now let's back up and provide cover. In preparation for what's to come, oh boy, there's a lot of them here, but hopefully I'll be in firing range. I will be in firing range, just not optimum firing range, though.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
But that's what Overwatch is going to help with. I just got to figure out what's what to make sure to actually shoot them accordingly. Probably a bit of a mistake to have to move these guys up, because the land speeder could have gone up there. And Carleon should have his jetpack to kind of jump in there. But
Overwatch zone established.
he's going to take a lot of damage without a doubt, but besides, yeah, 2 Meliors, yeah, they have a lot of range potential here. And we still got to deal with this squad too, which should be easy enough to do. It's just a question on what I have to use to kill him off, though. Alright, can we get the 2-shot wonder? Very nice. Very, very nice. And if possible,
Moving into position.
get some good Overwatch shots here, but their accuracy is hindered. It's a bit of a problem. And I don't think there's any way I can cleanse that. And because of that, they're just firing optimum Overwatch range, I think. Although Carleon can buff them, if that helps a little. I think I'm just overwatching with everything here. It's suboptimal range, yes, but... And now I just want to pay attention if this actually helps with their accuracy or not. I think I'm just going to test it with the 1. Just to see if that icon still appears for their turn. Since it's arguably a waste, but that is important to know if I want... If in a situation where an Overwatch might be better than just trying to take a shot because maybe they're in cover or they... Venom Thorps are buffing their accuracy.
My duty is service.
Alright, everyone get on moving up. We have a lot of firepower still, though. It's just a question on how many of them are gonna die. That is always the question, isn't it? How many Gaunts can we kill in a single turn? Just for everyone to enjoy the spectacle that is. It's just a shame we can't have them all shooting at once like I've been trying to do with my turns. That would be the best case situation. Otherwise, I am on here to deactivate for next turn. I don't think there's any need to rush. But it'll tell me if I need to Overwatch with someone who's left.
I am ready to help.
Actually, since you have like the action points to spend, let's heal you just to see if that negates that. Nope, it doesn't. I figured as much, honestly, but it was worth a try. Oh, Carleon, the most important person I completely forgot about. Although, not much he could do this turn, but I'm about to get my strafing run. Which, in all honesty, if I had taken a shot or two, could I have I wonder, if one of these shot and killed something, would that have given me the command point I needed to use on this turn? Although I realistically would have only hit 2 of them. And I know this buffs their accuracy, so let's use that. Give that a try. And otherwise you're not going to get to shoot anything, let's be honest. But you could try. You get an A for effort. Oh, they're not flying towards me, sad. They're not coming into my wing arms. No! I'm supposed to be immortal! Damn you and your swarm tactics. Oh, that's more like it. Now I feel better with my life. Gaunts are dying, I feel accomplished. Although this looks like I hit absolutely nothing. What the heck happened there? How did I waste a Overwatch shot and hit absolutely nothing? Only thing I could think of is they were in full cover, maybe.
I must resist.
Ooh, that was painful. We're gonna give him support next turn without a doubt. More swarming tactics. But everyone's almost grouped up. It's just a question if there's another flow segment we need to turn off. Which in theory I should be... In theory I should be able to look around and find another terminal, right? Before activating it. Okay, they should have a terrible shot. Yeah, they just burnt their action point to move. Yeah. It's possible I could find another terminal and there was... Yeah, it was right here was one I found. I guess I have no choice but to activate and no action points. Okay. I could have done that last turn. I'm a little bit disappointed. But guess who is not disappointed to lose that accuracy debuff? Now, let's enjoy blasting them. We are definitely going to get in the thick of the fighting though, but with the Dreadnought kind of tanking a lot of hits, we should be good. Although, what's over here? We know there was movement. It must have been the wind. There's nothing going on over there. Although, bolt rifles are probably better against them, so I'm not going to buff their accuracy. Just take your shots. Yep, not nearly as impressive as the bolt rifles against these guys, but of course, their main value is the armor-piercing potential they have. Now, can we clean up this rabble? Probably not. It's close, which makes me just want to use my Tech Marine to finish him off.
Pests! Damn pests everywhere!
Just enough. Perfect. I don't need to repair you, but I feel obligated to do so if you're gonna be in the thick of the fighting. Ooh, and I have Surge. I should seriously take that.
There is only service to the Emperor.
Now, Landspeeder. Yay! At long last, the Landspeeder's gonna get to join in this fight. It took a while, but the strategy was flawless. Now, let's enjoy. Now, if only we had 2 Landspeeder flanking maneuvers. Actually, and you have the command point. And this is a good opportunity to use it, but I don't know if there's a limitation. It says you're in full cover and I don't like it one bit. But let's give it a try. Wait a minute. Oh, I have this. Okay, I was a little confused at first. And hopefully they don't benefit from the full cover. Okay, it worked out pretty well. It did not kill him, but it left him weakened enough that I could probably finish him off with all my other units. So much so that I'm just gonna ignore this unit here because we got other Marines to finish him off for us.
Battle line squad ready.
Do I stabilize? Do I do battle line tactics? I think I do, just to make sure they die. Just in case. And then we might need one more shot here. Well, Carleon could maybe... Yeah, Carleon can finish him off just fine. I'm not worried. Now, it's just a question. Bolter or Chainsword? I just need 2 hits, really. So this should statistically be better. Good. Very good. Now, I want to shoot at all these other gaunts. There are lots of stuff to shoot at. And I have a land speeder too. Sadly, okay, I was going to say I was giving them cover because my own units were in the way. Not the case, thankfully, but they still sadly get cover. Although, I don't know why I'm worried about them not dying. I have the Dreadnought there after all. And we gotta get ready for squad on the right. Okay, you can reach them. And you can't move forward, so let's see if you can kill them off with the 79. Especially since you're in the rear. Good enough at least. It's good enough.
The sanguinary priesthood serves the will of the chapter.
You cannot get anywhere, alas. We can only hope Overwatch could do a little bit of damage of some kind. And I never did check, dang it, if that Overwatch would be effective or not. So let's try and fix that. And watch it again here. Now, Dreadnought. Can you be a deer? Can you be an amazing machine of war and destruction? Just kill these 2 squads for me. I think the answer is looking like a yes.
They cannot stop me.
Yep. We walked into a trap there, but I think we're okay. I don't even need to do anything there. Just get the Overwatch ready for these remaining Termagants, because swarm tactics gonna hurt. But at least he can take those hits incredibly well.
Battle line squad ready.
Oh, we forgot about these guys. We forgot about these Battle Brothers. Can they shoot though? Yeah, they have action points. I should have moved them up a little bit more. Although it's terrible layout. With that said.
Overwatch.
Hopefully they can get some decent shots in. Because this looks like a bad angle. And that is everyone, I'm hoping. Alright. It doesn't want to tell me how many Tyranids are left though, but sadly I had to burn the Overwatch, which I'm a little shocked by. I figured they would attack me and then I'd counterattack to kill them. I thought I was being clever. And honestly, with that said, what about the stabilize? Okay, that buff's still active. Which is hopefully a very important thing to note. Alright, light them up. Sadly, they have cover. And they burnt their action points to move that far. We don't have to worry about them this turn. And Overwatch, you know what to do. Although, how good shots are these? Killed almost all of them. It's good enough in my book. It's good enough in my eyes, at least. And now the Dreadnought's gonna take some hits. Thankfully, they're ranged weaponry. I thought they were meleeers at first. Yay! Godlike powers are back! Because they're so stupid they forgot to stack up together.
Taking fire.
And yeah, that was buffed by... That was 150% damage buff? Good God. That was painful. Now I really wish I had the strafing run, because this is a perfect opportunity to hit 3 of them. They are alive, though, and they can fall back and regroup.
Future adversary.
Up more gargoyles, all those terrible angle. Terrible camera angle, I will admit. I just don't want to rotate the camera for disorienting all the viewers. Yeah, just making it a mess for everyone, although there is still a lot of them to worry about.
I will never
We need
tire.
an Overwatch kill zone ready for next turn. That is all it comes down to.
Affirmative.
And hopefully we could kill a lot of them with said Overwatch.
We fight and we
It's
die.
just a question of how do I get the most Overwatches. This helps a little bit with the Hellblasters and the Speeders kind of be able to go 4 spaces, or at least have 4 space range.
Overwatch set.
We're the sons of Sanguinius.
You know,
Overwatch zone established.
how many Marines can I get over here though? Because sadly not all of them can.
We're the sons of Sanguinius.
You have Surge, and you took basically no damage. I think you're okay here. I get a feeling he's going to be just fine. It's just a question of what do I do? Because I'm pretty certain the splash damage is not going to be very impressive. But I do want to kill these guys off, so that way the Dreadnought can kind of protect the Tech Marine. And power that just heals, so I guess I'm going with Surge if I'm gonna guess. So kill off what you can. Sadly, you only can kill them 2 at a time, which is not very impressive, but it's all I can really do. Unless I want to hang on to the surge for later, which I don't think there's any risk.
Of the Omnissiah.
I don't think there's any real risk of the Dreadnought dying at this point to empower my heal. Now, finish him off, please. Although you could have took that spot, I would have liked you to have walked forward some. Either way, shoot and shred. I will take half them dying, and you almost got your own momentum up. Or at least surge.
Your orders.
Sadly, these guys are not going to be able to reach, but I could give them max overwatch range at least, and their extra stability will help a ton. I don't know what the accuracy is, but that should help tremendously with actually hitting targets. Actually, who needs heals? You cannot reach them, alas. But you can heal this one squad. Hopefully we do enough damage to keep them from hitting us some more.
Do not falter.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Alright, one more. We got a lot of overwatches. I expect things to die. Although, how much you want to bet they're just going to go over here? Just because I have this one Space Marine squad here, right? That is always the way. Oh, that was not what I wanted.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
And otherwise, I guess you go up there and help, even though it's not really needed. There is still gargoyles around after all. And Carleon, you could just buff accuracy to help in this exchange.
With haste.
Okay, I think where's Rays we're gonna be. We're just gonna see if we can light these guys up or not. Finish them off. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
For the Emperor.
Anti-grav ready.
Oh, I forgot about you. You're probably not going to be able to contribute very much with the Overwatch, but we're going to try regardless. It is worth attempting. Now, almost everyone is on Overwatch. I expect this to go terribly because of what I said earlier. They're not going to come towards me, they're going to go down. Okay. Thank you for proving me wrong. This is going to be good. It's going to be painful, though, as well. One squad down. Who's next? Now, hell, who's next? That's two squads maybe down? Oh, so close. That's gonna burn. I'm actually okay with the far back one shooting as a lone squad, since they're the least accurate anyway. Yeah, they cleaned... That was 3 squads dealt with, and that was 2 gargoyles, I think? Sadly, the Hellblaster did not shoot for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, that's a little better. Even though still not looking very impressive with their shots. Yeah, very hard to hit at that kind of range, I guess. But... well, I think we're in the clear. We're not gonna... I'm not jinxing it. Okay, we're not gonna lose a Space Marine in this battle yet. Although, interestingly, it's still not giving me a counter for how many Tyranids are still alive. That worries me a bit. Oh, they're gonna get... oh, they're gonna shoot 2. We killed a good amount of them. We could clean up the rest with some really good concentrated fire. And there's still more coming. We're gonna have to somehow secure the bridge. If we can clean up this rabble, we can move forward. Because this will be a nice choke point to deal with them. They're still coming. There is still a lot of them. And yeah, we already know about this gargoyle, but it seems like there's not much left to worry about in this top corner. Just a mild inconvenience that is them debuffing me. And 30% accuracy is no joke, especially if I'm relying on consistent kills. Good God, there's a lot of them. The turn is taking forever because they have so many units. And from what I could tell, this is the last unit to deal with. And because of that, I kind of just want to have the Dreadnought just ignore these guys and start moving over to the front line.
Pests, damn pests everywhere.
Let's just see how many of them we could kill. Because I could still hit them with bolter rounds at the very least. That's half them gone there. Yeah, the Dreadnought can't really contribute very well here. Actually, yeah, 1 to 6 range, so you could actually contribute. Yeah, and you got terrible accuracy, sadly. And I think they get cover now because of this positioning. No, they don't actually.
With precision,
But,
brothers.
yeah, they don't get any additional accuracy to kind of negate the poison, sadly. Nah, would have been happy if they got 3 of them.
My will never tires.
But we should still kill them off with this Storm Bolter. I almost forgot what it was called for a moment. And that would have been true heresy right there.
On my way.
Now, what can you actually do to contribute here? You can shoot at stuff, that's all I could tell you. Just not very well, alas. Oh yeah, and you have Surge, don't you now? We gotta keep that in mind for the next turn. And actually, you got an extra movement point because of it.
Your orders.
Now, Carleon, how are we gonna have you join this fight? Because this is a bit of a mess at the moment. Thankfully, I could just move and shoot because none of them are melee. I should be perfectly fine.
Death to the Xenos swarm. We fight and we die.
I'm gonna chance moving forward to try secure this bridge as much as I can. And these guys can hopefully clean up the mess here. Or at least weaken them tremendously. Although they do have cover, but again, none of them are melee. I don't think I honestly care about them. And I do want Carleon to get in this fight too, because he could clean up this one squad. And I don't even know what his bolt pistol's gonna go after, if I'm honest, because there's 2 weakened units. Okay, there's a result I'm really happy with, killing 3 of them. One more time. Ah, dang it, he had to miss that one melee attack, sadly. Oh well, that's what we have Enturo here for, or Entaro, or how, dang it, I always forget how you pronounce his friggin' name.
Of course.
I apologize. And I guess I should heal these guys. I really should heal them. I don't know how well I'm gonna get to shoot these gargoyles, because yeah, they're in very good cover.
Overwatch zone established.
And let's see, that's in optimum fire range, but you are blinded apparently. We can't trust you to do the damage needed. So just give me a few of those kills at least then. And sadly, Hellblasters are not going to be very effective at killing anything either, since these aren't the units they're meant for. isn't enough to still kill a squad, though. Close, so close.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
I do still have the land speeder to help, though, which should at least kill this one Gaunt squad. A bit of a waste, but I don't want my Overwatch just getting burnt on it either.
With speed.
And let's see, no cover for you, which is fine. And I'm just gonna buff to make sure this thing dies. We gotta clean up this rabble so we can move forward. God dang it. Close, but not enough. So I think I just leave him be to just to debuff me some more later, I guess. I don't have much of a choice.
Engaging the enemy.
And with the priest in the way, I burnt a lot of movement, although I could have moved them in all honesty.
When the day's darkest, we prevail through control.
If I'm lucky, maybe he could just get some extra free kills in. I should have done that with Carleon as well, in all honesty. Get these two to get some reaction attacks on them for when they run away. Otherwise, let's move everyone up, since not much else I could do for now.
Ready for recon.
Oh. I completely forgot about these guys. Although they are in an very awkward spot to really contribute, aren't they?
For the Emperor.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get a good shot in because this solid wall's still in the way. Oh. Apparently they can still fight. Surprisingly. Kill it. Alright, that made my life a little bit better. Who else is left? Sadly, no Overwatches. Not much we could do about that, though. Well, I did get a Overwatch in with the land speeder, but only because I had a terrible shot otherwise. And now all I want to do is just somehow advance forward to try and secure that bridge. Since without a doubt our Dreadnought can handle one, or stairs, or at least sledge. And then I can have Carleon and all my leaders, basically, on the other one, basically. At least to take the hits, and at least block the path for any of the meleeers. But they're still coming, it's gonna take a while. Can I get that melee? Nope, they're just trying to shoot in melee. Which I think they get a penalty because of that. Nope. You are not going anywhere. Goodbye. And they should have not very good shot here, right? Barely any damage, but they still debilitate me, which is annoying. They only need one good hit to trigger that. That actually hurt a bit because they're shooting my backside, I think. I'm surprised that they flew over me. I figured the Dreadnought would have meleeed them. Now, with that said, this is a target-rich environment. Who the heck are we gonna kill? That is the honest question I need to figure out quickly. I missed. That was a waste of an action point there.
Your orders.
I'm so used to it hitting, despite the chance of it failing. Now, I might have to use the land speeder cleanup. We'll see what kind of damage this does. Nope, I can get the Apothecary or Carleon to do that.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Skyfall.
Although, how the heck do we clean you up? Because they're in full cover. And thankfully, none of them can melee, so I could just walk around them in absolute worst case. I just want my Dreadnought down here to intercept these gaunts, basically. It's the ultimate goal, which I could do right now, let's be honest. I just gotta move my Marines out of the way. Now get to fighting, get to shooting. Let's kill off everything. Very likely we're not going to pull it off, though.
For the Emperor.
But land speeder. Actually, you could back up too and get an optimum firing range, right? Or is my own Marines kind of blocking? Nope. And then Carleon should be able to finish him off. Well, yeah. Yeah, I should be able to kill him off with Carleon here. Just gotta use the bolt pistol and whatever else I have for the rest of his turn. I'm not sure yet. I know I need to buff something to increase their accuracy. There, you're dead. Perfect. Yeah, sadly this does not give any momentum for poor Carleon. Whereas healing, I think, has been... Oh, it doesn't even want to tell me how much momentum I get. Since, was it Cogonak basically got to his surge. Basically from just healing this entire time after all.
The blood of Sanguinius flows.
Okay, I don't need to move anyone else to get to these gargoyles. Let's see if we could kill them. Ideally, I want to kill off these two on the sides.
Whatever the angel requires.
Good, I like that. Although, that I'm not so happy with. Okay. I am completely wrong there. You made me a happy captain. Having to watch... You killed a full health gargoyle instead.
Past,
Now.
future, there is only service to the Emperor.
Now, you're going to take an Overwatch hit, and they do have swarm tactics. Which means God mode is not enabled here. Unfortunately, but these are the things we must live with. And yeah, let's just kill the Gaunts, because they can hurt me in melee a bit. And I do have Surge, which without a doubt I'm going to use. Beautiful. It is going to hurt my... Yeah, I'm going to lose all my critical hit power, but it paid off there. Ah, dang it, I lost a movement point, I just realized. Oh no, I had an extra movement point because of my surge, though. That's something I need to be careful of, burning that before using all my movement points. Since I believe I lose that movement point as soon as I use the surge. Now, I would like you to move forward a little bit more, but this is optimum range. Ain't no cover, right?
With precision, brothers.
And you're debilitated too, which hurts even more. Who does Carleon get to buff? Well, really, we still just want to kill these gargoyles. Self-explanatory.
On my honor.
Alright, Carleon, buff them.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
And let's see. Yeah, I gotta move these guys out of the way.
We fight and we die.
And these gargoyles, sadly, are gonna pretty much live because of the accuracy penalty. There's not a lot I could do about that unless I can get a unhindered squad to shoot them.
Engaging the enemy. Moving.
So I'm gonna be burning a lot of shots for this.
Your orders.
Yeah, and they got pretty good cover too. But I think we have almost cleaned up everything besides the one squad I kind of forgot about.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Although I do have Hell Blasters. We could still kill this gargoyle squad too. And then it's just a question of what's left afterwards. And sadly, not very good chances to hit. I saw 55. Oh, because of No, I'm firing optimum range. I just don't know why that didn't work. Why the accuracy was so low, or are you hindered? No, you're not hindered. Well, I'm at a loss. What happened there? Either way, 2 gargoyles there. 4 termagants there. I could kill any of them, basically. Which one do I want to kill? Let's just support the Dreadnought. We can kill this one off. Actually, Carleon might be able to finish it off, but this is a terrible angle now. With that said, I'm going to gamble Carleon could kill that, but that was a little bit rushed, wasn't it? I was hoping to kill one, at least. So that way the Dreadnought could have maybe cleaned up the rest. Alright, so just a few stragglers are all that's left. That we see anyway. Who knows how many are actually left, though. Alright, Tyranids. Die. No, you're supposed to die. God mode enabled again. Although they did their fallback, that burnt their action point to do that. You were gonna blind me, but damage is a joke. I'm not worried about how hard you're gonna hit me. Now clean up these remaining squads should be easy. But I need to actually hit them is the problem. Ha, you missed, so you can't even you did not even get your poison effect on them. Which I wonder if that works. Ooh, do it again. Yay, we killed it. It took multiple attempts, but we killed it. And I think it's safe to say this is the last of them, considering how quick this turn friggin' was. I cannot say no to that. Now, we will let the Dreadnought have the honors of finishing this off. Because after all, how can I say no to such overwhelming firepower and durability, huh?
I sense that was the last of the Xenos threat in the immediate area.
We are honored to fight by your side, brother librarian. I would ask after your purpose out here, but it seems we both have a new objective to see to.
I can't tally the number of times some captain has overcommitted to his own hyperbole. We've got our own work to do.
I'm afraid our own mission will be overridden, Brother Progenex. There are some in the Librarius that believe Leviathan returns.
That? No. That can't be true.
And yet sages far older and wiser than you now argue otherwise. They conjecture that a strong enough synaptic network could guide the Hive Fleet back from the warp, like a beacon in the storm. I do not know the truth of this. Regardless, the Sergeant will require my help if he is to find his prey in these mountains.
We'll take you to the lensing array then. Quinter's gonna need it if he's to stay awake scrying for your pests. Don't make him wait while you scratch yourselves thinking about it.
Well, we got a nice ragtag group, don't we? We got a Grouch, we got the New Blood, we have of course the Sergeant, then we have the wise and indestructible like Dreadnought, basically. This is gonna make for interesting conversations for these future missions, aren't they? I look forward to it. Although Astropathic Relay is the next mission. We have higher cap and point limit. This could be fun. Good God, do we have a lot of units that we can utilize. I don't even think it's possible we can use all those slots, though, even if they were all intercessors and land speeders, though. I am eager to see what we can do. And of course, I have the option for the auto bolt rifle, which is really damn tempting right now. But we will save that while I prepare for the next mission, whatever it might entail. This could be a rough one with what I'm understanding, though. And even more so, there's like an ominous aura in this area, which sounds like things are about to get serious. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.